So you are also promoting Texas Dash for Cash, huh? My name is Romer. And this is they call you Norm also, right?
Yeah, well, that's what everybody.
Well, nice meeting you, sir. He's been Fancier for how many years?
Since 1956.
1956.
12 years old.
Wow.
I won my first race when in 1959.
Uh-huh.
My first diploma in 1958 against the adults.
And you joined the army for how many years?
I was in the Army Reserve. I did my basic training at Fort Polk.
Oh, okay.
Which was the armpit of the Army, right?
Yeah. Well, thank you for your service, sir.
You're more than welcome. It was.
So how did you get involved with,
the birds?
Yeah, because you're 12 years old.
Okay, the neighbor behind me brought home two just common pigeons. I don't know where they got them. And I thought, man, I like that.
Yeah.
So my dad took me over to Dittlinger Flour Mill, which is now Slitterbond. You know where Slitterbond is, yeah. And we went up the elevator, and there was a pigeon there with a band on it. So we caught it. We caught it and took it home, and I built a little bitty cage and kept it about 3 days. And because a neighbor down the street had some old red check Seons, the old family, and he gave me 2 pair. And so there were 10 of us in this junior club, and well, only 2 of us survived. But anyway, there were 10 of us in this junior club, and when the birds came in, you'd have to pull the counter mark off, run into the house and get on the telephone and call Mr. Jones, right? Yeah. Well, my first race, I sent 3 birds, and all 3 of them came together, and I couldn't get through on the telephone because the old party line and all, and so I wound up 5th. But that summer, I went ahead and I mowed 28 yards for $1 a piece. Wow. To buy the little unique 2-bird timer. You can only clock 2.
That was your first race?
That was my first time. And so I have some diplomas in there from 1970. Then I was 14 when I won my first against the adults. This was against the adults. Wow. Yeah. Well, I only flew 1 series with the juniors, and then they all fell out.
And that was a club race, right?
Yeah.
How did you get involved with one Loft race then?
Well, the reason I quit flying locally was because it's a long story, but my daughter, one of my daughters, got hit by a car.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that.
Parking lot out there on Bandera Road.
Oh yeah.
So my last season that I flew, we won. I flew with the Woodlawn Club. And we were flying Northwest, and I won 14 out of the 16 races.
So what was the last club that you were a member?
I've always been a member of New Braunfels.
Oh, New Braunfels.
Since I'm the senior member, I've been a member of that
How
club.
did you end up with this beautiful,
Well, yeah, I have pictures of the loft that I had in the city before we moved out here.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And it was, what was it? It was 8 by 16.
And this is your breeding, right?
That's the breeding loft that
nice.
I can turn the lights on if you want.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no birds in it.
It's
right
okay,
now.
but we, somebody.
Yet.
Man, how tall are you? You are like, you're like,
tall,
who's that? Larry Bird?
Larry Bird. Larry Bird.
Maybe you're the lost brother of Larry Bird.
I'm 6'5". 6'5". Yeah, this is the breeding loft. These are the breeding cages.
I wish I was 6'5".
These are the breeding
look at
cages.
this.
They're plenty big.
It's really nice though.
They get the nest bowl, feeder, water. My 4 number 1 cocks will go into each of these compartments. Then I rotate hens on them.
Yeah.
And I put the pumpers are in the back loft back there, and I try to get 6 or 8, 10 babies out of these.
Can I walk all the way there?
Sure.
Let me just show it.
So you use pumpers?
Yeah.
Pumpers.
And he also used some fake eggs, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he used some fake eggs.
Hey, why people use pumpers?
In fact, tomorrow I'm going to disinfect the whole loft, clean it all out, and probably about the 15th of January.
So here, for example, look, he has a faucet here in each compartment to give fresh water.
Yeah, I think there's 22 of them, 22 faucets down here.
And then
these are windows here.
Oh, there are windows? Oh my God, man! There's a window right here.
Yeah, there's windows here to let the fresh air in.
That gives me an idea, man.
I close them up. We had that cold weather. I closed them up.
Wow.
But, anyway, so they get plenty of air circulation through here.
Nice.
This right here is that's my feed room. That's where I keep the feed in crates and Oh, there's a little refrigerator in there. I keep everything in there.
What makes you keep on doing this hobby?
What do you mean?
Despite the labor, despite the so much money that to spend. Why you keep on
Why
doing
do I
it?
keep on doing it? Because I love it.
There you go.
You gotta love it.
I will have my pigeons until the day I die, and then when I have my funeral, they're gonna let some pigeons out because that's just the way it. I've had them so long; it's just like my children. And this compartment here is an old cock. He's 15 years old. It's really a unique hobby. Once you get the bug, it's all over.
It's what kind of bug is that? The pigeon
The
bug.
pigeon bug, right?
Yeah, you dream about it, right? You also dream about it. You think about it.
Think about it. Like tonight, I'll be watching a football game.
Yeah, but
and I'm making my breeders and all, and then I'll say I don't like that. I'll do it over and over. So by the time about the 15th of January, I'm going to make the breeders.
So this is your flyers,
Well,
and then this is your
breeder loft.
breeder loft. How big is that? Look, and then that one is
That's for the hens.
if you are you selling or
Okay,
how they can contact you.
I sell a few birds
Okay.
to help pay for the one-loft fees and the feed and all the expenses that go with pigeon flying. I try to be reasonable with
Okay.
prices and all. I'm really disgusted with a lot of these guys.
So I can, if ever they ask me, I can give your email address.
Email, telephone number.
Telephone number.
I will have this year. I haven't been doing it, but this year for 2023. I have to reduce the number of birds that I send out to the one-loft
Okay.
races because of the expenses of my
Correct.
wife and all.
Correct.
So I will be selling some young bird kits. this
Okay.
year. And my prices are reasonable.
Okay.
Okay.
So now guys, so just to make it clear, I am not a middleman. I'm not earning anything from Mr. Norm or neither in YouTube. What I'm doing is educating people about the hobby, this kind of hobby, and also because there are people who ask me, "Oh, are these guys you take a video, you featured in your channel? Are they willing to sell birds or whatnot?" Because there are some fanciers that are not willing to sell. They just want to keep it.
Yeah, right.
But like Mr. Norm here, he said he is willing to sell to help out people who are beginning for this kind of hobby with a reasonable price. That being said, I don't know the price.
Or even the old timers too. I have a lot of repeat customers.
So if ever you contact me with through my YouTube channel, I'll give you his information and you'll discuss it with him.
That sounds like
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
That sounds like a plan.
There you go.
There's no money involved in all this.
No money involved in here. So for the record, that comes with pedigree, right?
Yes, sir. Oh,
There
yeah.
you go.
See, these are that Nick, that KZ got. They all have their pedigrees.
There you go.
Priority.
Mr. Norm, are you ready to show us the available birds that you can sell to our viewers?
Well, I'll show you some birds. I don't know. Let me catch a couple here.
Okay.
Hey, girls. That's my babies, huh? Hey, sweeties. This hen.
Hello.
Hi, honey. This is
Is that a Tilson?
yeah, this is out of what I call my Florida pair number 1. She's a gorgeous hen. She was equal first at 200 and 264 at Big Andy's. She has a brother that won the Texas Center one-loft race. A sister that won money for me at the Hoosier.
Can we show the wings?
And then another.
That's nice.
And
So is that a speed or long distance?
medium.
Medium.
So all of my birds are bred for the one-loft races, about
Okay.
350.
So you are ready to let go this one?
No.
No. he just showed that to us and make us drool.
Well, because there's more, but yeah, look at her.
Yeah, just one, like giving you an example.
This is just one of about 30 that are just all of equal quality.
Yeah.
Okay, let me catch another one. I'm not picking out any particular bird. I'm just catching a random
Random birds.
hen. Here's another beautiful
That's a nice one.
Another beautiful one of our hens.
Pearl eye, huh?
Yes, sir.
Careful.
Nice. can you show the tail?
Yep.
Look at the tail.
One pintail.
One pintail.
Yeah. There's about 30 hens in there, and they're all like this.
So for our viewers, if they are going to buy a bird, how can you give us idea like how to determine a good bird, like without the pedigree, seeing the pedigree?
First of all, they have to have a strong back.
Okay.
Strong back.
Let me show that.
Nice strong back.
Okay.
Strong vents.
Okay.
Okay. Nice soft muscle.
Okay.
A hard muscle. Right.
The muscle. So the
okay. And then you want a good step on the wing here.
on the wings.
Okay. You see how the flights, those last 3 flights are just about equal?
Okay.
See, this is the
So
extension of the wing to
Okay.
the tail. You see you're looking at about a ½ inch.
Okay.
So if you get a bird, see how it is? So if you get a bird that has a short, stubby wing,
Okay.
and it's like this, he can't fly.
So if the wings is all
You want-
here,
it's going to be a short.
it's too
bird,
short.
and it won't be able to fly 7, 8, 9. These birds are good for 350 to 400. That's what they're bred for. And if it gets a little tough, that's even
So
better.
what is your advice for people who are aspiring one loft race racers?
Well, I would say to start, go to someone in your area that's winning races all the time. Try to get the best that you can afford, and then breed them and maybe fly them in your club for a couple of years to see what you have, and then just start out slow. Don't get in these $1 million races and all. Get into the smaller races and test them out. Send some to California, send some up north, send to Florida, Texas, and get an idea of what's going to fly in each location, because the old saying, horses for the courses.
That's true. That's true.
It's all different, and look at
It's by breeding, right? Yeah.
yeah. There's about 30 hens just like this one,
Okay. So guys who are watching this,
and I've got the cocks.
Mr. Norm is ready to let go some birds, and
The cocks are just as nice as the hens.
so now what is the bloodline?
The bloodline is there's a lot of Baldwin Tilson.
Baldwin Tilson.
The reason I got involved with Thomas is a very good friend. This bird already has a name.
Okay.
This is Greg again,
Greg.
because he looks just like his dad.
Okay.
Okay, he is a half brother to the overall champion against over 37,000 birds in the Netherlands. Okay,
Wow.
and it's all speed. That's what they're bred for speed. I just got him about a month ago,
And you're breeding them.
and I will breed him. I'll probably about March or April. Let him get a little. But this is
Strong back. Yeah, one pin.
Yeah, one pin.
Yep. So here he is. He's called Greg again.
Greg
Now
again.
he is one of the first 2 that were bred in the United States out of Greg.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So I'm looking forward to. This is a lot of speed, so I'm gonna mix the speed in with cross them in and see because the one loft races seem to be going faster and faster and faster.
See the wing and the tail.
7 months old.
Look at that. That's nice. Almost there.
Yep. So he's
Not for sale, right?
get your checkbook. No, he's not for sale.
But the kids maybe someday.
And take the
Do the
kids too.
checkbook and explaining to the wife.
So this is his 15-year-old bird.
Still fertile, right?
This his name is Gusher King.
Look at that. Look at
He
that.
was a 2-time money winner at the Gusher one loft race from 300 miles. He has produced 5 generations of winners.
Wow.
He was a good racer.
Wow.
His children were great racers, and he's just he's still around. He's my boy. He's like one of my kids.
Yeah, 15 years.
I like the eye. Look at that eye.
Can he still breed or no?
He was fertile this year.
He's still fertile?
Yeah, he was fertile this year.
Wow.
So I messed up his tail when I caught him, but he still has you know, the good vents, and look at the back.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
You know, so
Do you mind to say the bloodline?
this is the old Jansen Hopkins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Johnson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the old Hopkins.
Wow.
And you know, there are a lot of families that go back to the Hopkins.
So we thank you so much, Norm, for allowing us to see your
It was my pleasure.
your treasure bird and other birds.
Well, y'all caught me by surprise today, but I enjoyed the visit.
Yep.
I wish
Oh,
we
enjoy
had more time to go through more birds, but you get an idea of what
Yeah.
the quality. There is definitely quality. Yeah, start out slow, and don't expect the world to, you know, everything to happen at the beginning. It takes a little patience.
What is that saying? Rome was not built
It
overnight.
was not built in a day.
Well, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And thank you for your service, being an Army veteran.
Mr. Mr.
Officer.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed the visit. Really.
Thank you so much.